When Karen and her HOA blocked the road to my cabin, they thought they had me trapped. What they didn't know, I owned the only bridge into their entire neighborhood. My family's cabin sat on a quiet stretch of land at the edge of a forest. To get there, you had to cross a single narrow bridge, the only connection between the neighborhood and the outside world. My grandfather built it decades ago, and the deed made it clear the bridge belonged entirely to my family. One weekend, I drove out to spend a few days at the cabin, but when I reached the entrance, I found orange cones, a metal gate, and a big HOA private access, residents only sign. And of course, standing proudly behind it all was Karen, the HOA president. "You can't pass here," she said, clipboard in hand. "Your cabin doesn't meet our community standards. Until you pay the fines, this road is closed." I almost laughed. "Karen, this isn't your road." But she waved me off. "It's under HOA control now. No exceptions." I didn't argue. Instead, I turned my truck around and went home. That night, I pulled out the old deed to the bridge. Not only did I own it outright, but the HOA had been using my bridge to reach their million-dollar homes. The next morning, I returned with a contractor. Within hours, a fresh steel gate and a bright sign were installed across the bridge. Private property, access by permission only. By afternoon, the HOA members were furious. Cars lined up, trapped on the wrong side, delivery trucks couldn't get through, residents were late for work, and Karen was red-faced, shouting across the water for me to take the gate down. I simply leaned on the railing and smiled. "Karen, you blocked me first. But here's the difference. I actually own this bridge." They tried calling the sheriff, but when he checked the paperwork, it was crystal clear. The HOA had no rights here. The bridge was mine, and I could restrict access however I wanted. Within a week, the HOA backed down completely. They dropped their fake fines, removed their signs, and even signed an agreement to never interfere with my cabin again. Now, every time I drive to my cabin, I cross that bridge knowing one thing. Karen and her HOA will think twice before blocking me again.
I'm Liam. Subscribe for more HOA madness. Thanks.